Hey y'all, noob here. So when you're doing VBA stuff and somebody, your unit assigns soldiers to create classes such as evacuate casualties out of the skills level 1 book, so we've got 4 or 5 people making these slides. We use Google Classroom with Google Drive and Google Slides and Google Forms. Like, everything is integrated seamlessly. So as long as you stick to the same stuff, then there's no issues, there's no problems. It makes it seamless, it's easy to share this stuff. So what they did was they created these slides. So this was Sergeant First Class Nelson that did this project, and then once he completed it in his Google Drive, in his slide, he sent me the invite to say, hey, I want you to be an editor on this. So I said, Roger. So in order to not show emails, I'm gonna duck here for a second. Okay, so now I'm in my primary account. I have them email all of this stuff to one account, and then I have to share it with my Drive account for the school. Anyways, so once we're here, he's done this work, it's in here, and now we have to put it into the Drive. So we click File, and we go down here to make a copy, and we go to entire presentation. The reason is because that way it pulls it to you. Now it is your presentation. I usually delete out copy. So then we have the title of it. We go into our Drive, Classroom, Main, and right here we're in August. So as you can see, there's already stuff here. We hit select, so it picks your file, and we hit OK. It's gonna flash, and then we come over here to my Drive where it's at, and we are at evacuate casualties. Boom. So there it is, right there. Easy peasy. My only frustration is that I'm probably gonna have to start changing these, and I'm gonna put this in front. That way it organizes them, because this is going to be one of 3 files. So this is, the yellow is the slide deck, green is Excel, essentially. It's called Google Sheets. And then there's gonna be purple, and the purple is Google Forms. And the reason that you wanna put the numbers in front is because that way when I do 081-com-0101, all 3 of them show up at the same time in sequence. I'm all about organization. So if you start this, it says evacuate casualties, but the next one isn't right, or there's another one that's going to be labeled evacuate or something like that, this will lump them all together. Theoretically, yes, you know, if you put in report information, actually, let me see if I can get you an example of what I'm talking about. So check this out. So this is the slide deck. This is, so once people start taking, see that right there? It says responses. Once people start taking the exams, you can then export all of the exams. So imagine that all of the questions, each question is a column. Each question is a column in Excel. So if you start a question and you do, like the first question I always do is, who are you? And then they type in their name, and that puts a column up there. So you could be like, what is your first name? What is your last name? And that will put first names in one column, last names in another column. We do rank, last name, first name, or just last name, first name. Like at this point, I really don't care about rank, because not only does rank get in the way of sorting and organization, because it's in the same column, because it will be rank, last name, first name. Then I guess you could code it out and do like a 3 right and create a new column, and it'll push all the rank over it, whatever. That's Excel based. So, and then this is the same name. So these 3 are the same name, and this is the actual exam. So that, I'm going to cut these off. I'm going to try and make them pretty short. That is how you basically download it and share it to yourself from email. You make a copy, that way you have quote unquote ownership of it. That way you have the ability to manipulate it for when you set up your material and your tests in the classroom. And more to follow. There's several of these.